session, I would like to invite the chapter leader for Negeri Sembilan chapter, Dr. Zubaida Bibi binti Mubarak Ali, to give her welcoming speech. Hello, Dr. Zubaida.
Hello there. It's
Good
nice.
evening. My name's Claire Walker.
Thank you, Dr. Zubaida, for the heartwarming welcome and insightful speech. It's a pleasure to have you with us today. Before we begin today's webinar, please spare me a few minutes to make a few important announcements regarding our session. So I have to read the slide, is it? I have to read the slides, is it?
Yeah.
So first, okay, first we are going to start with Levitate online learning with Loom webinar, and then our second session will be question and answer session. I forgot this. For the Q&A session later, if you have any questions for the speaker, please type in your question in the comment section in either our YouTube or Facebook live video. This comment section is located at the bottom of your screen. So if you have any questions or anything you'd like to share about our topic, do hit the comment button and type away. So stop. Kira, we stop sharing, is it? After reading that? Or we just continue sharing? Go to the next slide.
Is it in the script there?
Yeah, it stayed here, stop sharing. Okay, so before we begin, I would like to request the participants to spare a couple of minutes to fill in the pre-webinar questionnaire. Thank you so much. So, before we start, here are some gentle reminders for you. I think we shouldn't stop sharing. Please use a stable internet connection for optimum viewing. Since this is a live video on both our Facebook and YouTube pages, viewers can post questions in the comment section on both platforms. The Q&A session will be opened after the presentation session ends. So stop. Just leave it. Okay, in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic, the new norm of restriction, quarantine, and social distancing have altered our usual face-to-face activities. We are forced to pivot our instructions online to allow teaching and learning to continue, and this forced us to battle with many new challenges. Teachers across the nation are now creatively adapting to the new educational norm of remote online teaching. We have heard many stories of how Malaysian teachers have walked the extra mile to adapt and ensure continuous quality education for their pupils. From blended learning to technology-rich lessons, teachers now have to be innovative in circumventing the challenges to our new educational norm. Thus, in relevance to this, the title of our webinar today is Levitate Online Learning with Loom. Wouldn't it be nice if your students can watch your teaching videos and replay them anytime they want? Well, not to worry. With Loom, you can now record both you and your screen, scribble your screen, share it to a specific group, or make it public. We are fortunate to have with us this morning a special guest who is no stranger to the technology-based language learning. She has come to us with a new item to the list of innovative ways of teaching the English language online. Not yet. Uh, I have to share the screen, right?
Yes, coming.
Hold on. Dr. Zuhana Muhammad Zain is a senior lecturer who holds second language from UKM, Masters and PhD in Applied Linguistics from University Putra, Malaysia. She has been teaching in University Technology Malaysia since 1996 and built her career with the university until now. Her research interest is in reading literacy, in higher order reading skills, and 21st century reading literacy skills, particularly in the area of digital literacy, information literacy, and 21st century teaching and learning practices for for language classrooms. She is currently actively engaged in consultation work with PISA Reading Literacy Team at Ministry of Education Malaysia and training ESL educators and postgraduate students. She has published widely in referred journals and book chapters in English language studies in higher education and a reviewer for Malaysian journals. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Dr. Zuhana Muhammad Zain. Good morning, Dr. Zu.
Hi, good morning. Hi, Yasmin. Hi, everybody.
Hi. I'm definitely happy and honored to have you here today. Thank you very much for spending and sparing your time with us today.
Thank you for inviting me to share
Okay, we
some of the
shall
information.
Okay, Doctor, we shall move on straight to our session as I'm sure everyone is eager to hear so much from you on the topic today, Dr. Zhu. So without further ado, please welcome Dr. Zuhana Muhammad Zain to start the webinar.
All right. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to everybody. Thank you, Yasmin, for the lovely introduction of me. Today, what we are going to do is we are going to learn a new way of sharing your lesson with your students. Yeah. Um, without further ado, I would like to share with you my presentation slides. Hang on ya, I tak buka tadi tu. Ayo. Can you hear me? Hi everybody, can you hear me?
She can't hear me, is it? Hi, doctor. Are you okay?
Yeah, can you hear me did you hear me just
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like trying to open back the mashallah. Okay. Can you see my can you see my slides? Can you hear me?
Muted.
Yes, yes.
Can you see my slides?
Can you see her slide?
No.
No.
Ah, I have shared.
Can you see?
No. Hi, doctor. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, we can see your slide now.
Probably because just now you put me backstage. Maybe, I don't know.
It was blank in Kiru's laptop just now.
I see, I see. So I have shared my PowerPoint presentation.
Okay.
All right. So do you want me to go through the PowerPoint presentation, or
Uh,
what?
yeah, it would be nice. So we can time you.
Oh, all right. Okay. How long do were I given?
It's from 9 to 11, 1.5 hours, including introduction and all. So about an
Uh,
hour.
about an hour. Yeah, I think it will be less than I do not know. I think it will be less than that, but it's okay. We'll try and see how it goes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, okay. Without further ado, I would like to start my presentation now. Okay. So, I'm going to show you Loom for teaching and learning, especially for the English teachers. Okay. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with Loom, Loom is there are some noises at the back. Is it normal?
It's from Kiru's laptop. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, doctor.
Yes, better. All right. Okay. So for those of you who are not familiar with Loom, Loom is screen recording that will help you to share your videos or your lesson instantly through shareable videos. Okay. So it is a type of asynchronous mode of teaching. Okay. If you're not familiar, what is a synchronous mode of teaching? It is a situation where oh, I can hear myself at the back. Okay, is it a synchronous mode of teaching? And if you're not familiar, what is a synchronous mode of teaching? It is a way of it is a non-traditional way of teaching. It's not a face-to-face meeting. It is where people can access to your lecture or to your lesson anytime, anywhere through a pre-recorded lecture. I would say here lecture or lesson interchangeably, but it means whatever that you would like to share with your students. Yeah, so it is a pre-recorded and you will share your recording of your lesson with your students. Okay, so when you use Loom, you can record your camera, you can record your microphone and desktop simultaneously. This means that you can see yourself, yeah, you can see yourself, you can hear yourself, and you can share your lesson simultaneously with your students. Okay, all right. So this is basically just a brief I would say how Loom looks like, yeah, when you are going to record your lesson. Okay, so you can see yourself there. Okay, you can also hear yourself when you do your presentation, and you can share it, okay, after you have finished recording yourself. Okay, so I think what has motivated me to do this is because of the COVID-19, okay, and because of the COVID-19 also we are thrown into a very unfamiliar situation where we have to struggle to find a good way or the best way to do our lesson or to share our lesson with our students. And I think by now we also realize that there are many challenges when we do online learning with our students, yeah, because not all of our students are able to, not all of our students have access to devices, yeah, and also not all of our students are also accessible to infrastructure in terms of the connectivity to internet, okay, and because of other numerous personal reasons, they are not able to attend your face-to-face learning. Okay, but we as the educator, we have to believe that learning can take place anytime, anywhere. All right, and Loom, I think, is the best platform for you to be able to reach out to your students, yeah, whenever that they cannot attend the traditional or face-to-face online session with you. Okay, in this situation, we as teachers or educators, we cannot guarantee the best outcome, yeah, of our students. But I believe that we as educators can try our best to provide the best practices for our students. Yeah, especially there are students who are really serious enough to learn from you. Okay, so using this Loom application, of course, you can record your teaching, share with your students on e-learning platform. And I know that most of you have your own e-learning platform. So what you can do is when you record, basically when you record, okay, you download your video, and then you're going to share with your students, yeah, of your lesson in your own e-learning platform. You can also share it on social media if you want to. If you have your own YouTube channel, okay, some of you may have, I don't, you can share it on your YouTube channel for all of your students to access to. Okay, and I can guarantee you that it's very easy to use and learn. Okay, now maybe some of you might be thinking or questioning or wondering, what do you gain if you use Loom application? All right, okay, I do believe that we have many group of students or many classes that we have to teach. And basically, we also teach about the same thing. All right. So when you record your lesson and you share with your students of all these different groups can access to your notes, to your lectures, to your lesson outside classroom hours. Because as what I mentioned before or earlier, there are some students who may not be able to attend your face-to-face online session. Okay. Now, if you are teaching many groups of the same level, yeah, so you may reduce your burden of explaining of the same similar topics, okay, to all of your students, okay. And you may also create a library of your own resources, of your own lesson. For example, this a topic on how to write a topic sentence, yeah, how to understand the character in a novel for those for the literature, yeah, understanding, comprehending a literature, a novel, and also strategies to answer comprehension questions. Okay, instead of explaining to a different group of students over and over again, you can store your own explanation or your lesson in your own library, and you can share with your student, and your student can access to it again and again. All right. And it can become a source of reference of your students, okay, because as we all know, some of our students, they have their own set of problems. Sometimes when they attend your classroom in the morning, they are sleepy, they are hungry, and they may not be able to focus, okay. Some of them are good on certain days, some of them are not good on certain days, okay. So their concentration span might be affected, and if they are not ready to absorb your lesson fully on that particular day, they can refer to your video that you have prepared, okay. So it becomes a source of reference to them as well. All right. Maybe also some of you might be asking whether is this particular Loom application would be relevant even after COVID-19 is over, because we know that the vaccine is coming in. So probably that after this we are not going to have this online learning anymore. I would believe that based on my explanation before this, it will still be relevant and valid for you to use with your students even after COVID-19 is over. Okay, right. So I'm going to move straight away to how to install your Loom application. All right. It's very easy. What you can do is you can search Loom for teachers, Loom for educators, yeah, on the Google search, and then and then you will see Loom for education there, and you have to click there. Okay, you click at the Loom for educators, and you will see this on your screen. Okay, you're given two options there: get Loom for free and verify education account. Okay, now let me explain the advantages for educators when you use Loom application. Yeah, actually, if you are educators and you have institutional, a valid institution email, and when you register yourself, you can get Loom application for free. That is the beauty of this application for us educators. Yeah, okay. So what you need to do is either way, whether you want to get Loom for free first or you want to verify your education account first, it does not matter. So let's say you verify your education account first, and you're going to click there. Okay, see the green arrow there, and when you click verify education account, all right, so you will have to answer a few questions, yeah, about Loom, and it's very short, it's very easy. So you will have to provide your valid institution email address. I know that all of you are given your personal institution email address by Ministry of Education, so use that one. Okay, and the Loom administrators will have to verify the account before you can use Loom for educators for free. Okay. From my experience, it will take only a few minutes. Okay, a few minutes for them to verify your account. Okay. Now, after that, you have to click Get Loom for free. Okay, this is where you are going to download the application. Yeah. Okay, this is what you're gonna get of in your email. They will send you an email saying that your email account has been verified. Okay, so you can use it for free. Okay, and then if you click the Get Loom for free, okay, you will get the you will get the personal library page, and you are going to click a new video, or when you want to start recording, these two options will appear on your screen. Yeah, desktop application and also Chrome extension. Okay, so I would suggest that you download apps, these Loom apps, in on your desktop, because you are given a better functions. You can maximize the use of Loom application better than Chrome extension. Yeah, in fact, you can record your video for 45 minutes. Okay, as for other people who are not educators, they have to pay for this. Okay, so you get it for free, so maximize this. Okay, so you download the application. If you are familiar with downloading application, you will know what do you need to do. Okay, so once you finish downloading, okay, you have to run the exe file as usual, as when normal things that you need to do when you run when you want to install application on your laptop. Yeah, okay, just follow the instructions, and when you have installed the application, okay, you search your start menu. It depends on your laptop. Okay, but after you have downloaded, you should get the Loom icon on your desktop, or on the bar, on the tab bar, immediately. Okay, so once you see the Loom icon on the desktop, okay, then you are ready to go. Okay, right, so this is an example of the Loom application that will appear on your desktop. This is exactly what appear on my desktop. Okay, so if you want to start, then you can start clicking on that Loom application, and you can start recording. Okay, when you click on that Loom application, these are the controlling, like the control panel that will appear on your screen. Okay, and like any other applications, or you want to share your application, you need to open the document that you want to record. Okay, on the Loom application, you can record anything that you want to record. Okay, you can record your PowerPoint presentation, you can record your explanation or your lesson on Word document. Okay, and if you just want to record yourself without any documents, okay, just yourself, let's say you want to give tasks to your students, then you can also record only yourself with any document, okay, for your students. All right, okay, so basically this is just a sample of what will appear on your screen when you click on Loom application. Okay, all right, and we will go further into this later. Okay, so as you can see here on the left hand side, there's a controlling panel. This is what we call the control panel. Okay, just like this, and this is just a brief explanation. Okay, you will see this is like the timer that will give you some kind of a timer of your presentation. Okay, and here you will see this is the stop button. Okay, this is when you start over. All right, and this is where you're going to pause, and this is where you want to cancel your recording. It's very simple. I'm very sure that you will understand this very easily. Okay, then there will be a few more slides that I'm going to add, so it will take a little more time. Yeah, Okay, right. So other famous FAQ, yeah. What is my video storage limit? The beauty of the Loom application for educators, okay, since you get it for free, you have unlimited storage. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that, and it will be stored in the cloud. It will not affect the storage of your laptop, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, okay. Then how long can I keep my videos on Loom? You can keep your videos on Loom in cloud for as long as you wish. Okay, there is no expiration date for your videos. Okay, they will be available, and until if you delete those videos, then only it will be deleted forever from a Loom library or in the cloud. Okay, so how long can my video be? This is what I mentioned just now. For education users, it can be up to 45 minutes. Okay, but I would really suggest that for a synchronous mode of teaching, it is not advisable for you to have a long lecture for your students. Okay, if you want to have a long lecture for your student, I would suggest that you um, record it in batches, okay, and divide it into several sections, okay, because your student, we know that our students have a very short concentration span and they may not like to listen to the video for a long period of time. So let's say, for example, you want to introduce a topic on how to write a paragraph, for example. I would suggest that you only do it for only like between 5 to 10 minutes. I would say 10 minutes is already long enough for them to concentrate. So you need to really design the content, and in Loom you are able to practice, okay, and see how you record it, and then maybe you can uh, edit it a bit, yeah, make it short before you can share it with your students. That's the beauty of this Loom application. Okay, all right. So I think by now we are ready to go to try on Loom application. Okay, all right. So I'm going to stop sharing my slides now. I'm going to show you how to use Loom application. Um, Yasmin,
Yes, doctor?
okay, hang on, yeah. So
Okay.
at this point, okay, at this point of time, I'm going to close my PowerPoint presentation, and I
Okay.
am going to start sharing my desktop. Okay, all right. Okay, if that's the case, I can close this one. Yeah, I can close the PowerPoint presentation. Yeah,
Yeah, stop sharing.
Because it's already removed already.
I have already stopped
Hero has
sharing.
already removed.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, okay, I forgot. All right, I can
Okay.
ask Kiro to. I mean the technical. Kiro, what are you? The floor manager. What?
Tech support.
Technical support. Okay, technical support manager. Okay, now I'm gonna share my share screen. I go to window or I go to tab? I go to window, right?
Mm-hmm.
Share screen window. Yes.
Yeah, but What do you see now? No, not my.
No, I don't. Okay, so if that's the case,
Mhm.
maybe you can add a tab. Are you going to do it on our website?
I'm going to show my screen actually, but my desktop screen.
So you share your entire screen.
Entire screen, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so what I can see now is your StreamYard platform.
Ah, that's right. You can see my screen. Okay. Okay. Hang on, yeah. I stop sharing. So what do I do now? I open. What should I open now? Because my screen is already open.
Okay,
Okay.
you click share,
I click share.
share screen.
Share screen. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Then you choose your entire screen.
Correct. Entire screen. Correct. Share.
Okay.
Share, yeah. Okay, so here,
Mm.
okay, now you're sharing your entire screen.
All
So
right.
if you want to
So
show
that
something,
means I have to minimize. I have to
Your
minimize
loop.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. So I have to minimize the StreamYard page. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now I'm going to open a Loom application.
Okay.
Mm. All right. This one will take some time for Loom to. Mm.
Okay, we can see you now.
Okay. You can see me now. Thank
Yeah.
God. All right. Successful. Okay. Yes, yes. Okay. Now, at this point of time, I'm going to explain to you the functions of the three, what do you call this? Yeah, the three components that the three setup, yeah, that you can find when you click Loom application. All right. First, okay. First, what you can see is you can see your own. Page your page pula you can see your own face here, yeah. Okay. All right. Now there's also a control panel, yeah, below your video. Okay, your camera. Okay. All right. And you can see here. Okay, you can see here. Okay, if you click this, everything will go away, right? That means if you click that one, it will off your camera, or your webcam will be switched off.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Then you see a small button here. Okay, this small button is actually representing the camera that is showing on your desktop now. Okay, if you
Okay.
click the third button, okay, it will enlarge your face there.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. So
we
it
could
really
see.
depends. So it
Okay.
really depends on what you want to show off to your students. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So so I will minimize it again. All right. Make it smaller. All right. So the fourth button is where you are going to see yourself with a very big screen. Okay. All right. You will only use this function if you are recording yourself. Yeah, recording yourself. Maybe you want to record yourself giving tasks to your students with no documents that are going to you are not going to attach any documents here with your presentation or with your video. Okay. All right. So I'm going to choose this one again. All right. And then If you click the fifth button, okay, now it will detect the photo in your Google. All right, so now you switch back. Okay, and the last button is basically like the cosmetic lah. Okay, the cosmetic that if you want to use it, you see there, sunflowery, flowery. If you like yourself to use all this cosmetic, then you can use this frame as well. All right, so that's all for the button, yeah, for the webcam button. All right, on the left hand side, again, this is the timer. This is the recording. If you want to stop the recording, this is where you want to restart. Okay, and this is the pause button. All right, and this is where you want to cancel your recording. All right, and okay, and then on the right hand side here, this is where you're going to choose. Especially, it depends on what you want, okay, want to record. So screen and camera would allow you to record the screen and also your camera or your face. Okay, if you click screen only, you will not see your face. Okay, the webcam will be off. All right, okay, so I switch it on again. Okay, you can see my face again. All right, and then if you only want to use the camera, okay, so you choose whichever that you want to choose, and I choose the screen and also the camera when I want to record. Okay, now you see the recording settings here. All right, in my case, I have my own webcam, which is the UVC camera, which is what I'm using right now. If you don't have it, you can use the integrated camera embedded in your laptop, okay, or any camera that you use. Okay, you can choose which one that you want to use, and I choose UVC camera. Okay, and this is the microphone. Okay, so given you can choose whichever microphone, either your laptop microphone, or if you're using your headphone microphone, then you can choose which one that you want to choose. Okay, all right, so that's it. This is all that you need to know, and you can start the recording session. Okay, so let's say you want to start record. Let's see what happens. Okay, and now you are recorded. Okay, and you can see here there's a timer here and also the stop recording button. So after you have finished recording, what you're going to do is you're going to click the stop button. Okay, and you will be brought to this page. Okay, can you see the page, Yasmin? I just want to check. Okay, now as you can see here on the page, all right, this is where the recorded video that you had just done, right? Okay, now this is the video preferences. Okay, this is where you can edit your video. Okay, call to action, the thumbnail. I will explain this later in detail. All right, okay, and then this is your video. You can play it again. Okay, all right. So that's what happened. Okay, now what you can I suggest that you can change the title of your video. Okay, Loom practice. Okay, all right. Okay, let's say you want to share with your students. Yeah, first of all, what you need to do is you need to download the video that you have done. Okay, you can download it. Okay, and when you have downloaded it, okay, it will be stored in your download folder. Okay, Yasmin.
Yes, doctor.
Okay, now I want to open I want to go back to the desktop.
Okay. You have stopped sharing?
Yeah.
I have stopped sharing.
Okay. So what is on your screen?
My screen now is Loom, so I probably can close this, I suppose.
Mhm.
Share screen.
Okay, and then I share again lah, yeah.
Mhm.
I share again. Okay, my entire screen, and I minimize this. Can you see now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
all right. Fantastic. Okay, all right. So what you need to do is after you have downloaded your video, you go to the downloads and you can see here, and you have to rename it. Okay, probably you rename it as a Loom practice. Okay, and then send to your documents or send to your desktop. Okay, now you have sent it to the documents, close it, you try to open again your documents and try to find Loom practice there. So this is the recorded version of your video. Okay, so this is what you can share with your students in the Google Classroom, the Google Drive with your students. Okay, so basically that is all what Loom is all about. So I'm going to close it here. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So so Yasmin, basically that is all my session.
So it's not even 1 hour. So it's,
No, but then I have to include some of the slides actually, because just now when I spoke to Kyrie, there are some information that I need to put in the presentation, because in the PowerPoint, because we want to cut the browser session.
it's okay, doctor, because we have Q&A sessions, so there will be questions asked. So we have more time to answer. Maybe we can answer more questions.
If it's long, then we
How long is the presentation?
It's about 35 minutes.
yeah close to 40 minutes.
Actually, I speed up. When I presenting, I was afraid that I might take a longer time, so I actually cut a bit of.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's okay, Dr. Zhu, because plus minus we have to teach as well.
She can hear you, is it?
I can.
Can, okay. Because
I
with
can.
the speech
So that
and
will probably add on to
everything,
the time.
so
So I
that
think it
will
should be fine.
probably
But do you think that the explanation is clear
add on
enough?
to the time
Yes.
as well.
Yes, yes, it is quite clear.
So I think answer.
You can understand.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm,
Yep.
mm.
So
So
if it takes up
if it
time,
takes up
probably
time, then we probably limit the questions. But then
a
if
lot
we
of
have a
time,
lot of
then
time,
just
then we see how many questions
yeah,
they are
and
posting,
then
and then we'll just go with that.
It's very noisy.
I have to tell this.
Yeah.
I dengar bunyi loceng.
Betul. At the school, so
Oh, you are at your school. At the school or at
Uh,
the office?
mm.
I'm in my husband's school.
Mm. There are still,
Okay. So
I still need to explain a few things actually. Just yeah, there are a few things that I have not explained. Yeah,
Okay.
on the control bar on the right side, you see. So like I think it will take about like another like 5 to 7 minutes saja.
Okay. I
Mm-mm.
think that should be nice, Dr. Zhu. The time is just
Mm.
nice. We have to
Mm.
introduce the competition as well.
You pun tak nak dengar lama-lama kan?
Bukan aku.
I think those who are eager to listen, they'll definitely like stay focused and listen to it because it's something new
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well, and they're
Any
also trying like different
suggestions?
platforms as well.
Any suggestions that you can give me in order for me to improve the presentation?
Um,
The pace of my explanation is okay, yeah? The
It's okay.
pace.
It's very clear.
Very, very easy, very clear
yep,
to
it was
understand.
okay. It's very very easy, very clear to understand. It goes like really
Mm-mm.
at that pace where people can really capture what you're saying as well.
Because I just showed the basics lah. Kan kita tak nak, I don't want to show something that is more difficult on how it is when it's just the basic information. The rest, if you are somebody who are willing to learn, you can explore yourself. But definitely this one is much easier than OBS, right?
Yeah, really. Doctor, just one thing. Because when we introduced Loom just now, we did
Mm.
mention about scribbling on the screen.
Mm, mm, mm.
So
Do
can
you
you
want
show
me
that?
to show?
Yeah. Huh?
Okay, all right. You want to show now?
Uh, no, no need lah tomorrow lah. Because
Okay.
we
That
mentioned just now, you can record both you and your screen. You have showed just now. Then scribble on your screen and share it to a specific group. So that you have already showed us. It's just that one more thing. Scribble on the screen.
all right. Okay. I think I forgot that part. I'm like too focused on the how to record and something like that. Okay.
So
That
doctor,
one
are you
pun
okay?
I'm okay, inshallah.
You're familiar with the thing now, eh?
Yes. Just now it was my son. I forced my son to sit beside me just now. So because I takut it's better for 2 years to listen kan from explanation from Khairi just now, so that I would understand better of the platform. Actually, the way it works is about the same. It's just that how to make it smooth. You see,
Because it's first
changing.
time.
Yeah. In fact, this is my first Facebook live. Okay.
It's got YouTube.
You forgot YouTube and Facebook Live at one go.
Oh my God, malunya I.
Don't forget to wake up.
when I first spoke to Yasmin, it was just a sharing saja, you know, like macam sharing session with the teacher. Suddenly I was like, OMG.
Sharing lah tu.
Apa dia?
Sharing lah
Sharing.
tu.
Betul lah, sharing lah tu. But it's more like a very close community kan. Macam, aduh, hey. I hope everything goes
But it's
well
going
lah.
to be
But
a
most
good one.
important,
Yeah.
are you sure? I pun takut. So macam takut people expectations very high. Suddenly when they listen, alamak, yang itu je ke?
Don't think so.
Okay lah, so everybody is good, yeah?
So what time are we inviting tomorrow?
Wait, is it tomorrow?
Sorry, Saturday. Sorry. The blur.
We are starting at 9. So by 8:30, stand by.
Sure.
So I'll just put you in, and then after that, but you'll be backstage lah, Dr. Zul. Puan Yasmin will be handling first.
Yeah. So
Then
you
at
will be
8:30
the manager, the technical support manager.
There'll be two of us, myself and Kyrie.
Yourself and Kyrie. Yeah.
So he will check on some other stuff, I'll check on other stuff.
Now that explains better lah why tadi macam susah nak jumpa nak use the two cam. You see? Alright. Okay.
But I see you're very well versed now.
Sorry?
I see you're very well versed now. Dah pakar.
Dah pakar ya? Okay lah. I tak adalah sepakar you all dua orang.
Tak ada.
You amat. Seronok juga belajar ni. Seronok juga actually belajar these things, you see. Only if
My experience juga sebenarnya.
Your experience of what?
Ni guna apa? Moderator dengan StreamYard ni.
Oh really? I thought you
I used to be the backup.
Backup player.
Backup. I belakang tapi je.
Oh, belakang. Hello. Oh, you so cute. Hi. Oh, tak nak. Okay, alright. So how's everybody? By the way, ada somebody from the BPK contacted me last week, I think.
Okay. Puan Rahayu.
Oh no, this one a different person.
Oh.
Shelby.
Okay.
Do you know her?
Why does she sound so familiar?
Shelby.
Shelby.
She said that she's from.
No. Have you met her?
No. I asked her whether are you the person who will be replacing siapa? Zil. But then she said she's not sure whether who will be. I probably Rahayu lah kot. I pun tak tahulah. But
Rahayu ganti je. She macam ganti tugas Zil je. She's not taking over her place.
Oh. But I do not know. But I don't think that she is as. I don't think that she will be replacing Zil. So I do not know lah who will be the person. So I don't know. She did not tell me when. She didn't tell me when. She just asked for my particulars.
Okay, so
my
it's pretty similar to all of us as well. I got a call, but I didn't get from Sylvie. I think I got it from Rahayu. Yeah.
Probably they divided the names. Who are the people going to contact these people? Who are the persons going to contact? Okay, but at the end of the day, I also don't know, and I also don't ask her because we only she only texts me. We only communicated from the WhatsApp in the WhatsApp.
Oh, she texted you.
Yes. So don't know lah. Hopefully it will be on again. Seronok juga kan jumpa kawan-kawan balik.
Betul, dah rindu ni.
miss talking to people, okay? Tapi Saturday ni takut juga nak talk to too many people. How many people
True.
lah? How many participants that you expecting? I pun takut jugalah.
It depends, because the last webinar that we had, the one we had with 3 speakers, we had about 500 over viewers online. And then when it went on YouTube, over just within a night, we had about 2,000 views.
No, among teachers lah. Mostly among teachers.
Among teachers.
But at the same,
But that was
at
like
the
a
same
sharing session thing.
But you also have another session, right? There are a few sessions, right?
Which one were you talking about, Dr. Zo?
Because I saw there is somebody else who will be doing a presentation on another application. Tak,
Oh yeah. That was our very first webinar when we launched Malta Negeri Sembilan. So Dr. Harwati, she's from Uni 10, Uni 10 or UKM, I'm not too sure. So she gave, and then the second one was the sharing session with the teachers who won the FINCO competition, and then this is our third. Loom is going to be our third webinar.
I see. How often do you do this?
Actually, since we launched, we tried to do it like every month. So far, we have been doing on a
Every
monthly basis. Yeah.
I see.
If we can get a speaker, then yes. Because the one with Dr. Harwati, we planned, and then we wanted to do it in December, couldn't, because I went under quarantine and all that. So then we had to do it in Jan. And then after we managed to get you for our Loom webinar. So this is Feb's one. So if we can get more, we don't mind doing it.
Okay.
In between, there was supposed to be a poetry workshop with Dr. Edwin, and then that was postponed. He postponed it.
Prof. Edwin.
Yeah. So that tak dapat. So after that only we had the sharing session with the teachers.
Any other, perhaps I can introduce some of my friends who are willing to share. But then what I would say, what are the topics that you prefer?
Currently, they are most of the teachers are like interested in online learning, so they are trying to like engage their students on what we can do with the online learning. So because when we did the sharing session with the 3 teachers, we saw the outcome, like teachers were very interested to listen to those kind of sharing session, because they were able to get like a first-hand experience of the teachers and you know how they go about handling their students during these pandemic situation moments, right? So they were really into it. So that would be probably something interesting if we can get like someone to talk about how it will be engaging students, you know, how they cater to their students. And those 3 teachers that we had the other day were all from different backgrounds as well. So that caught most of the teachers' interest in getting them to watch the webinar as well.
The other 2 from which field? Which?
Sarah is also a master trainer. She's from Milai, also English teacher. And then the other girl, Rauda, she is from Tampin district as well. English. But they're all, Sarah is quite experienced. Rauda and Kyrie, they're 4 years teaching so far. Still new.
All right. All right. Okay. Okay, Kiru, nice talking to you.
Okay. Nice
Hope
talking to you
everything
too,
will
Dr.
go well.
Zhu. Hope yes, don't worry, everything will be fine, and hope to meet you soon as well.
Yes. Okay. All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Anything,
You are
I'll
still
keep you
in school.
updated as well.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm actually here with Puan Yasmin. Both of us are here together only. We're at the same spot.
Dah pukul berapa dah you all is still there?
Yeah, we'll leave shortly.
All right. Okay. You
All right.
guys stay safe. Yeah.
Yep, will do. You too. Take care,
Okay.
Dr.
All
Zhu,
right.
and I will
Okay.
update you if there's anything. And then let me know
Okay.
if you have any problem, then you just let me know. I'll help you out with the tech part.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. I'll see you then. Take care.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Okay, bye.